we have this question: what is the 30th term of the series negative 2, 1, 4, and so on and so forth? Okay, now you have two main types of series: arithmetic series and geometric series. Which one is it? You have to determine that. And you will use the formula for the nth term. Substitute 30 for n and calculate what the 30th term is. Now, what type of series is it? Is it geometric or arithmetic? Let us test and see. Suppose it's geometric. If it is a geometric series, then the second term divided by the first term should be equal to the third term divided by the second term. And if you had a fourth term, that would be equal to the fourth term divided by the third term, and so on. This term divided by the term before it will be equal to that other term divided by the term immediately before it, and so on and so forth. Alright, is this so? Negative half is equal to 4? No. So it is not a geometric series. It must be an arithmetic series then. But let us test to make sure there wasn't a mistake somewhere. If it is an arithmetic series, then the second term minus the term immediately before it, that would be the first term, is equal to the third term minus the term immediately before it, that would be minus the second term. It should be equal. So 1 minus negative 2 must be equal to 4 minus 1. Is that so? 1 minus negative 2 is same as 1 plus 2. It is 3. Is equal to 4 minus 1 is 3. Alright. It is an AP, arithmetic progression. I sometimes say series, I sometimes say progression. Alright. Remember the first time I was studying this, it was from the core course for A level book, and they call it progression. So that name has stuck with me. Okay. So it is an arithmetic progression. Now, what is the nth term of an arithmetic progression? If you don't remember, you could derive it quickly. Let's call the first term A, and then the second term would be A plus the difference between the first and second, which would be D, and so on. It might give a little challenge deriving it generally. So let's see an example. Suppose the first term is, what would it say? 3, and the difference between one term and the other is 2. First term would be 3, next term would be 3 plus 2, next term would be, so you have the second, the second term will be the first term plus the difference. The third term would be the second term, which is 3 plus 2 plus the difference. The fourth term would be the third term plus the difference, but the third term is 3 plus 2 plus 2, and then plus the difference. The fourth term, the fifth term will be the fourth term, which is 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, this, plus the difference, and so on and so forth. Alright? Now, to take a little break, trying to catch some mosquitoes Okay, back to where we are. So the first term is 3. Now the second term, this would be 5, but you can write it as 3 plus 2, the difference. The third term would be 7, which would be, instead of saying 3 plus 2 plus 2, let's say 3 plus 2 times 2. Third term is 3 plus 2 times 3. That's the fourth term. The fifth term is 3 plus 2 times 4, and so on. Alright, so this is term number 5. Term number 4, the fourth term. Term number 3, the third term. Term number 2, second term. First term. No, here. The fifth term has the first term plus the difference times 1 less than 5, which would be times 4. So in this case, this would be the nth minus 1. The fourth term, it has the first term plus the difference, which is 2, the difference times 1 less than 4, which would be 3, and minus 1, and so on and so forth. So the nth term is a plus, usually put the n minus 1 in front, n minus 1 times the difference. Remember that. So this, if you didn't remember, this is the nth term of an arithmetic progression. It's good to try and remember. Saves a lot of time. So here, this term, this series, a is 2. A is equal to 2. What is d? Well, we found out that it was 3. The common difference is 3. Then they want the 30th term. So n is 30. Now, this is a, the nth term. The 30th term is equal to a, which is 2 plus n minus 1, that's 30 minus 1, times d, which is 3. So this is 2 plus 29 times 3. So this is 2 plus, what is 29 by 3? Let's work it out over here. 29 by 3. 3 9 is 27. Bring down the 7. Carry 2. 3, 2, 6, 7, 8. So we have, so what we have here is, oh no, a is not 2, a is negative 2. Mistake, I just saw it. Good thing I scroll down. A is negative 2. Negative 2, right. My. Alright. So it's negative 2 plus 29 by 3. 29 by 3 is 87. This gives you what? Negative 2 plus 87 is 85. So that's 85. So a quick review. The 30th term of this. The first term a is negative 2. We have here the common difference is 3, which we worked out earlier. D is 3, and you want the 30th term. The nth term would be the 30th term, n is 30. So remember that a plus n minus 1, d, is the nth term of an arithmetic progression. It's good to remember. You don't have to try and derive it again. Now, here, negative 2 plus, when we substitute the values, a negative 2 plus n, which is 30, minus 1 times d, which is 3. When you work it out, you get 85. That would be the 30th term.